Welcome into Tuesday. The president of the American Association for Geriatric Psychiatry says retirement often involves significant losses of identity, purpose, structure, and social context that can trigger depression and other psychiatric illnesses. So what do you do to prepare? We're joined by Leigh Richardson, licensed professional counselor and founder of the Brain Performance Center in Dallas. Leigh set this up.
You know, once you go into retirement, you're leaving a life that you've lived. Sometimes all your friends, your whole identity has been focused around your work. And I think, it depends on what are you retiring to? Do you have something to retire to? Are you just so burnt out, so angry that the workload, the way that you work has all shifted, that you just don't want to be a part of it anymore? And I think when you hit that stage, you don't stop and think about, there may be some benefits associated with the work that I do.
Got to be honest, like the prospect of playing golf every day is not appealing. One, I'm terrible. And two, it just doesn't seem like it's affordable, I guess, to a certain extent. But there's got to be more. But how do you... I don't know that I could fully retire.
Well, and I share that with you, Gordon. I think I love what I do, and I know you love what you do. And I think that makes a huge difference when you really enjoy your work.
Yeah.
And you see the benefits, you see how others benefit from it. But I think for some people, maybe they do want to play golf every day, or they think they do.
Yeah.
But, we used to retire at 62, and then we died before we were 70.
Yeah.
Now people are working so much longer, and by the time they retire, maybe they don't have the physical health to play golf every day. Maybe they haven't stopped and thought about what they need to do to take care of people.
Boy, I saw a line in your notes here that really made me raise my eyebrows. You said somebody in your notes here said substance abuse can cause problems for retirees. What's happening when that occurs?
Well, I think, we get that happy hour going a little bit early, and because we don't have anything else to do, we have the time to do it, and we realize that maybe we're drinking a little bit more than we used to, or there's drugs that can come into play. And I think that, we're lost, some of us. We're looking for something to fill our time, and happy hour is a very social time, but alcohol can become a big problem pretty easily.
How do we determine, Leigh, what we're retiring to, as you proposed early on?
Well, I think that's the big question, is what are we retiring to? Have we made a plan? Most of us that retire have a financial plan in place, but do we have a life plan in place? Have we thought about, am I going to volunteer? Am I going to travel? Am I going to spend more time with my family? What am I going to do? What's important to me? Are there things that in my younger years I really wanted to do, and I just didn't have the time? I've always wanted to paint, so do I go back and take some painting lessons now?
We're speaking with Leigh Richardson, licensed professional counselor, also founder of the Brain Performance Center in Dallas, and we're talking about, can retirement be bad for your mental health? It almost seems like if you've got the finances buttoned up, you might need like a transition coach.
Absolutely. Just someone to help you think through it. What do you want to do? A little performance coach, because retirement is a transition. It's not a destination. It's not some place that you're just going to go to and stay there. You need to transition into it. You need to talk to your family. Do they have time to spend with you? Do they have plans things they would like to share with you? Talk to your friends. Are there, try to build a community around the idea of retirement.
Leigh Richardson at the Brain Performance Center in Dallas. 30 minutes after the hour on This Morning, America's First News.